solitude of my studies often gives me pause, long pause for thought. Why is it that human beings consider the company of their species to be such an imperative? Strangely, I have not been blessed or cursed with this peculiar characteristic, yet the existence of this potent bit of biological programming is undeniable. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of What's Happening, where I'll be shining a torch on some of the goings-on in Manchester during November 2013. For this month's show, there will be the usual mixture of live music events and art exhibitions, as well as an album release through my own record label, Leonard Skully Records. All of these events, as we might classify them, bring people together. Why this instinct, this super urge? Let's find out. First up, on the 6th of November at Croc, we have a spoken word and music event put together by the combined forces of Paradox and Fat Out. They bring to you Enablers, who I am pleased to note are carrying on the beat poet tradition of their hometown, San Francisco, albeit in a much mutated form.
She's worried, she says. Her voice itching with years of untenable kinship.
Also performing during the evening are Oak Before Ash, Locean, Monster Island, who I have mentioned in a previous show, and Mike O'Neill, who is making a rare appearance since the release of his recent album by Tesla Tapes. Artists coming into each other's company to share the experience of creation, or perhaps the need to have the solipsistic nature of individual perception be penetrated. Two psychedelic shows now at that quaint little place, the Castle Pub on Oldham Street. First up, and also on the 6th of November, we have Dutch multi-instrumentalist Jacco Gardner, whose vintage 60s ethereal sounds invoke both childlike delight and nightmarish fears. Then, on Friday the 8th, we have local psych shoegazers, Purple Heart Parade, who are launching their new single, Painting Pictures. The psychedelic movement has always been about oneness. Does the answer lay here? Perhaps. Thursday, 7th of November, sees the launch of the Blank Media Collective Title Art Prize 2013. 23 artists have been shortlisted to display their work, which can exist in any medium, concept, or scale. A carefully selected panel will choose the winners and runners-up who will be rewarded with cash prizes and a chance for a solo exhibition of blank space. I, for one, look forward to this panel's decision, but I think perhaps it's just the taking part which counts. In fact, I am certain that is the case. On the 22nd of November, Italian duo Satelliti are taking up geostationary orbit with Cosmonaut on Tariff Street. Satelliti have just released their album Transistor, which, I have reliably been informed, can draw you into deep, dark tunnels of sound. Joining Satelliti are Liverpool's Barberos. Unifying? Most probably. And now for the release on my own record label, Leonard Skully Records. From the 25th of November, you will be able to buy the new mini-album by Manchester band Stranger Sun. It's called Last Days of Butterfly, and was recorded in the drained pool of Victoria Baths in that now forgotten place, Chaldon upon Medlock. The first 100 copies will feature hand-printed sleeve inserts, and the release will be accompanied by a series of short films. You can find more details on my website, 11stsq.com. This band have been uniting people across the board for some time. My theme, I think, is not inappropriate. And finally, we have a film screening at the 3 Minute Theatre, which is located in Affleck's Palace. The feature film is entitled What Happened After Macbeth, and with well over 3 years in the making by Jack Doyle, Dean Mitchell and others, it is sure to titillate you with scenes of drugs, fast cars, and extreme violence.
Easy, bro. What you want? Some business. £5. Bit steep, isn't it? But what you want?
So, what conclusions have we reached in this week's seminar? My theory is this. Artists want to please you because they want to please themselves. The mirror is constant, and it is art itself. But what does it reflect? And can a reflection have substance? Can it, in fact, have more substance than the reflected? I leave that question for another day. Until next time, I'm Leonard Skully, PhD. Good night.